Miley Cyrus, Hannah Montana once said, everybody makes mistakes. Everybody has those days. There's more to the song, but you get the point. When you make a mistake in life, at a job, with friends, enemies, how do you react? Are you the type of person that like gives yourself grace and realizes you're human? You're gonna make mistakes. And do you just take the time to try and correct that behavior? I bring this up because I was watching the Speakeasy. If you all know Berleezy, I love that dude, right? I was watching his podcast, and in his most recent episode, he was talking with Joe Iko about like how he's been feeling like it's been hard to make content and sort of connect with his audience for a variety of reasons. The part I'm focusing on though is his disconnect with his community. He feels like right now there's a bad stigma around his name, and I find that to be so interesting. I feel like a lot of creators do know how they're perceived by their audiences, and some don't. Or some think they do and they really don't. I would agree with him that it's kind of 50-50, right? There are some people that hear Berleezy's name and their faces light up. No, yeah, I know Berleezy. And there are some people that hear Berleezy's name and they think, you be watching Berleezy? And I'm one of those people that is like, I fuck with Berleezy, but I'm also a very aware person. I'm a very political person. And I'm the type to watch a Berleezy video and go, ooh, I don't know if I would have said that. And it's one of those things where I saw like a TikTok, because I've watched every single Speakeasy except for one. And the one that I didn't watch was the one that I had seen clipped. And I said, oh, I need to watch this. Maybe this is out of context. What's up, guys? You're probably like, hey, why is bro wearing a different shirt? So as I'm editing this, I was like, maybe I should rewatch the whole clip so I can put it in the video. Guys, the full in context clip is actually so much worse. I'm literally gonna re-react to it.
Some cool up and coming like female artists on some chill shit, not like aggressively rapping.
Yeah.
I fuck with that style now. That's gotta be getting older though.
You know, girls don't even like the word female. I was thinking that as I said it.
The clip starts so normal. It starts so normal. I can understand Berlin being like, you know, they don't really like that. That's fine. That's normal. But where it goes next? How do we get here?
I like got called out for it.
What do you call them?
And I did talk about this. I don't know why Joe says, what do you call them? Obviously call them women, bro. Chill out.
Is that fucked up to say?
Yes.
Yeah, they
I said female versus women. That like female has like some bad energy to it. It's just like
I don't know. Yeah. I don't know. It's like
bro, it's, oh my God, it's so not hard. It's so not hard to comprehend. And I'm in some of the TikTok comments, and somebody said it great, right? It was a top comment. They said, y'all, nobody's trying to cancel them. And we're not. I'm not. But women are offended because this is dehumanizing as fuck. And y'all don't care about women. And it's true. A lot of people are like, this is what y'all mad about? So some people can't understand why a woman would be mad about blank. Maybe it's because you're not a woman. Oh my God. Like that, maybe that's why. It's so wild. People are so soft. You would think most of y'all don't have moms, bro. Oh, y'all be hating women so much, it's crazy. And I'm not talking about these dudes. I'm talking about the people in the comments. So I'm gonna keep playing. It. It ain't even supposed to be a reaction video, bro, but I had to slide this in there.
It's like some, to it? It's just like,
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. It's like the new 2024, 20.
Yeah, my fault. You know it ain't like that, bro.
And this is what is something I talk about in the past, in the recording that you guys are gonna see, is I don't like how it's brushed off of like, oh, this is just, you know, it's just another thing they're mad about, this and that. I feel like as a black man, bro, living through certain experiences and being able to go, I understand what it's like to be either A, oppressed, or B, have the things you bring up as issues be diminished and be like, man, y'all, that shit too deep. It's not that deep. But 9 times out of 10, bro, for black people, it is that deep. But it's so weird how I have like black men that can't see how it might be that deep for another like marginalized group. And the group is black women. Like, or just women in general. But you know what I mean? Like, that shit be so weird to me. I'm gonna keep playing the clips so y'all can see why I'm like reacting the way that I am though.
And I'm like,
it gets worse.
But wouldn't like the way it's spelled woman, doesn't that signify like maybe it's not a womb that they have, but like that's more of a reason to be like that's sex.
What is this nigga talking about? And this is like, bro, I do love Berleezy. I swear to God I do. But it's moments like this. Again, this is the one Speakeasy I've never seen, bro. And then I have to see this shit on my TikTok feed and go, They wouldn't say this, would they? Yes, they would. He tried to take the spelling of womb and then woman and like link this. I watch a lot of RDC streams. The phrase Texas Ed pops up a lot in their chat. This is a Texas Ed moment. Because how? What? It gets worse.
No, than saying a female. Like, what is a fee?
Yeah,
Like,
still
woman
male.
is like,
Male is still most of the word.
The fuck are we talking about? They're like, so you guys, like, the word is still male, like, it's still female. We dominate that word. Male dominates the word female. What are we talking about, guys? What are we talking about? What are we talking about? I fuck with Dante. I don't really be watching this stuff, but for the most part, through like the mutual content creators that I watch, I enjoy him, his presence. I love how he sticks up for his wife. There's no way on earth if he had this talk with his wife, yes, I'm going there, she would be like, no, babe, that's a good point. She does not give me those vibes. She'd be like, what the fuck are you talking about? You know what I mean? Any woman in their right mind would be like, how do y'all not see the disconnect? This is now 5 minutes of extra footage I have to edit because niggas are stupid, bro. And please, I'm not trying to hate on these dudes. The whole point of this video is saying you can do better. Look introspectively. If you genuinely don't get it, look it up. That's the whole point of this video. It's not, oh, they soft, or oh, the people reacting are soft, or I'm too sensitive. No. Point is, if you can't understand why a marginalized group feels weird about your language and rhetoric, do some research, do some reading. These niggas are 30. They're 30. Again, I love them, bro. I'm really, I know it sounds like I'm trying to hate, but I'm not. They're too old. Bring it in. They're just too old to be acting like this. And I know it's how a lot of niggas be. It's a part of the culture. But it ain't gotta be. Fellas, we can do better. That's the whole point. That's the whole point. The clip is still not done. I'm gonna finish it.
Yeah,
Like still male.
is like,
Male is still most of the word.
I guess.
Female,
the same with woman.
woman.
Yeah, woman.
Hey, yo, that's both of those kind of crazy.
So what do we call them, Joe?
Ladies.
Beautiful vessels.
Nah, bro.
Pandering.
bro. Fuck no, bro. All right, we did not cheers at the
Clip's over. Doesn't even matter, bro. I love them. Just do better, bro. Let's get back to the video. Okay. First off, I want to say, do I think you should be referring to women as female 99% of the time? It's crazy. It's actually crazy. And the reason why I say that is because one, it's just super fucking dehumanizing. Someone's gonna go, like in the clip, what else am I supposed to call them? Women, girls, people. I bring that up because as a dude, I do rarely have to worry about someone calling me a male, like all the time, with the same frequency that some people use the word female. This video is not entirely about that clip, but this is one clip where you kind of like see them being either disconnected from the world or like, I don't know, certain discourses online, especially with younger generation, the people that like you could say are too woke or whatever the fuck, I don't know. But I bring that up cause this, first of all, this conversation didn't even need to happen. And the way Dante was saying it, in my opinion, I don't think people genuinely have a problem with. I am a person that does not go around talking to all my friends that are girls and be like, oh yeah, I was talking to some females, X, Y, and Z. No. But if I'm talking about my favorite artists that are women, sometimes I will say, oh yeah, she's like one of my favorite female artists. And no one's ever like, Charles, don't say that, because they know what I'm talking about. I'm not dehumanizing that person by like using that type of language. And I know someone's gonna get turned off and be like, man, I don't know what this nigga talking about. Hear me out. Hear me out. I'll go to another example. Because again, I really do like Berleezy. This is not a Berleezy like shade video, whatever, right? But he's starting to become a guilty pleasure. And that's not good. You shouldn't have to watch a creator and it be the type of creator that you be like, I can't really tell people I watch this nigga because he be saying some crazy shit. That should not be the case. So another example was, this was back a while ago on another speakeasy. I'm not gonna go find this clip. I'm sorry. If you find it, please tag it in the comments, bro. They were talking about Tesla. And they were talking about Elon Musk. Berlin, I'm pretty sure, already owns a Tesla. I'm not the type of person to go, you need to take that fucker back. I know you bought that car, but Elon's a horrible person. You need to return it. Cars are not the type of investment that you literally get to return and like get the same type of money back. Sorry. Like I've seen people put stickers on their cars where it's literally like, I bought this before Elon did whatever, right? Was he always a little weird? Yes. But very recently, especially at that time, that they were literally on the podcast talking about it was PG who was like, man, I don't care what people are talking about, man. I'm still gonna buy a Tesla. it just seemed tone deaf because it was the same week that Elon had done can I even say that word on YouTube? Had done the salute. It was the same week, I swear to God. So for that to happen, right? For them to kind of have the mindset of like, I don't know why people acting like he's doing what X, Y, and Z, or like they acting like Elon's that bad, like whatever. If you are going to say something like that, you need to be aware. You need to be aware of what is happening in the world and the online discourse around that thing. And that's why it's like, I love Berleezy. I love Joe. I love PG. But a lot of times they will get, fuck you, nigga. A lot of times they will get caught up in online discourses as online content creators. And it seems like the response is, man, people online, they doing too much, or like whatever. Like they won't put in the time to research why people feel some type of way. And it's like, as we start talking about big boy subjects, everybody knows that podcast, right, with Joe Budden. And I've been saying that, if they want to bring me on, I love them niggas. So I'm not on there to like be combative. But they need a Mark Lamont Hill on the speakeasy. I'm saying it, bro. I wouldn't mind being that type shit. But that's what they need. They need somebody, and I'm not saying y'all don't, bro, but they need somebody that actually knows what they're talking about, / has their foot or their hands in those different sectors of like being chronically online to kind of help them be like, hey, when y'all did that AI thumbnail and niggas wasn't messing with that, it's not because it was ugly. It is because at this time, or at that time, people were feeling some type of way about artists' material being robbed to create slop. It's not even just about you. Oh yeah, you didn't hire an artist for that. It's not even just that. It's that technology literally is stealing from other artists. And Berleezy did mildly touch on that. Again, this is another example of like mild ignorance. And it's one of those things, right, where you are allowed to make certain mistakes. I do believe we should give certain content creators grace. Charles, why'd you say certain? There are certain people on this platform or on Twitch or on Kick. You're done in my eyes, pal. I don't care whose house, if I ever blow up and I get to go to a party or whatever, I don't care if they live on stream. Hey, what's up, Charles? Man, I fuck with the con. Do not talk to me. Do not talk to me. You ruined an entire generation of young men. Do not talk to me. I ain't even gotta say the nigga's name. You know what I'm talking about. And I'm not trying to get doxxed online, so that's why I'm not saying that nigga name, but you know who I'm talking about. Point is, right, is that like, you are allowed to make mistakes. It's how you respond when people call you out for these things, in my opinion, right? Because I'm sorry, I haven't really seen Berlin called out for something. And again, I'm not him, so he might see something and be like, no, it was bullshit. But I haven't seen him called out for something that was so out of left field that I was like, what the? Guys, can we please not do that? Like, no. The things that I've like had a problem with are the three things that I've mentioned, where it's like, if you genuinely don't understand why a large base of your community feels some type of way about it, maybe put in the work to research it, right? I'm not saying you need to fact check mid podcast. That's weird. But take a moment, research the stuff. And I do feel like with the AI thing, I'm pretty sure Berleezy, he had said something. And I think in the next episode, they had researched it and kind of realized like where like they had went wrong or whatever. But like, I think the thing that drives people away, and this is with any content creator, if you are called out for something and your initial response is y'all doing too much, it's not that deep culture has ruined the world, bro. Because chances are it is that deep. Nothing kills me more than the fact that I follow so many like black content creators, bro, like top streamers, YouTubers, mostly YouTubers. And they never talk about politics. And I get it. I don't need you being Hassan and talking about politics every single day of your stream, but they literally avoid it. They avoid it. And I'm like, whether people want to talk about it or not, that shit's political. Like when people go, I'm not political, that's political. That's literally political. And you can act like it's not, but it is, because everything is political. Like commercials, that Sydney Sweeney shit happening right now. Like, bro, I'm not saying we have to look so super far deep into everything, right? But to not think it is that deep all the time. Like, have you turned on a freaking TV? Have you turned on the news, bro? It's not that deep ourselves into World War III and be like, man, they just nuked China. Y'all tripping, man. It ain't even that bad. It ain't even that. Oh my God. You feel me? Like, what are we talking about? I think the issue is that when you make it seem like, nah, niggas crazy, I don't know what they talking about. Cause that happens too with RDC. I love y'all, bro. I gotta get y'all name on my mouth, bro. I be talking about y'all sometimes, but I love you. I love RDC. I be watching every stream. I really am a big fan, bro. But sometimes people will call stuff out and jokingly try to cancel Mark. He'd be like, man, cancel me for that. I don't even care. I don't even care. But then there are some times where real things are brought up and they're like, man, y'all are doing too much. That's like, no, they're not. They're not. You aren't doing enough. You know what I mean? And again, I don't even have an example in my RDC. It's just like very minor things that happen on stream. I'm like, you shouldn't have said that. Especially Dez. I can make an entire fucking video about Dez. Anyways, point is, right, this video is not entirely about Berleezy. It's just about like content creators in general, especially my niggas, bro. I feel like this is mostly about black people, right? Because white people, they get to do whatever, bro. I'm not even gonna lie, right? It's between me and you. It's between me and you. All those content creators get to do whatever and you'll get canceled. Like, I don't fuck with Miskiff. That's another person I just don't fuck with. Look, you can give him grace if you want. You're allowed to do that. I'm not saying the man shouldn't. Well, I'm sorry. My point is I had to cut myself off because I was about to lie. I was about to just lie in the video. People can make mistakes. And also you have to understand, right? Like Berlin in this video is talking about like.
On one hand, you have this idea of an old Berleezy who, you know, raw, crazy, edgy. And, you know, on one hand, people are holding this as like the entertainment standard or like the golden era of Berleezy. But that person's trapped in time because like society's changed, comedy's changed, the internet.
Yeah.
You know, I'm nervous that like, or not nervous, but he's like, I might lose people if I start. Seems like, you know, him being himself or like doing what he actually wants to do and not playing up a character. It's like, bro, find your people. I think going forward, right, Berlin is allowed to make mistakes. All these creators are allowed to make mistakes. It's how you handle it. You can't make a mistake and it'd be like, nah, man, y'all tweak. I ain't do nothing. Take a beat. Be like, I hear y'all. I don't really see the issue right now, but I'm gonna think about it. You know what I mean? Something like that. Give him a cookie. Give him a cookie. I'm not saying you got to do this for everything, but one of these major things is actually causing a divide in your community and people are like talking shit about you online because it's very easy to find like what people are saying about you online. Like genuinely try to look at it objectively and be like, why would someone feel this type of way? Why would a person not want to be dehumanized? Why would someone have a problem with me saying I'm going to support a, and again, this is less about Berlin and more about PG. PG, I love you, but you shouldn't be acting like, man, they tweaking. I'm still going to buy that car. It's like, you can say that, but understand what you are saying in that moment. You're saying, man, they tweaking. I don't care. He's a Nazi. I'm still buying that shit. You can't say that. You can't say that. Or you can. You can. But people might feel some type of way. And Joe, I was so disappointed by you going, what do you want me to call him? What are you talking about? Y'all know so much better. Y'all know better. Y'all know better. Anyways, Berlin talks about in the video later, though, type of content he wants to make. If he wants to roll up a doobie, do a little like some light chill shit. Berlin, do it, bro. Because remember, when you went from the roast to the gaming channel, you lost people, but you found a new community. And guess what, bro? You're gonna find the community again when you pivot from big loud Berleezy to maybe some more chill. Hey, I'm 30. I wanna, you know, do that. I've only been making videos for 7 months. Let's go. I've been making videos for 7 months, and I realized very quickly I wasn't willing to clip farm and gaming clips and stuff because that's just not me. That's not me. If I'm gonna have a big reaction, it's gotta be genuine, but I can't go into it like I need to do that. And I'm not saying that's what Berlin does. I don't think that's what he does. But like, yeah, I realized how exhausting and non-sustainable that would be. And so you think about a creator that like Berlin that's been around for that long, almost 10 years, probably longer than 10 years. I get it. I get it. So yeah, if you watch this video, hold yourself accountable, but also we got to give people grace. But people are not going to give you grace if they think you aren't going to look introspectively. It's kind of the point of this video. Anyways, guys, I'm going to try and make more of these. I keep saying that, but I'm working a lot. I'm working a lot, but I'm never going to let y'all go a week without an upload. So I love y'all. Don't kiss that. I mean, don't take that. Wait, that's for me. Let me know, how do you guys feel about this? Am I right? Am I wrong? Are you like, kill Berleezy? Or are you like, nah, I like him no matter what? That's cool. Do you all have any favorite content creators you've had to cut off because of like a weird take or something? Drop it in the comments. You don't have to name them because I'm not trying to start nothing. Because again, I do like the creators. Every creator I mentioned in this video, I do like, except for, whoa. Except for the ones I clearly talk shit on. I don't like those people. Leave a like, comment, subscribe. Oh, y'all see the nail? Hold on. Yeah, they fucked my shit up. Don't worry about that. I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.